tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brady Jarrett.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
But a tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. His first carry, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
49-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzes, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Made right at midfield. It's a gain of 2 yards.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. This is Hines. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
First down, Detroit.
Now a first down throw, Stafford. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Here's Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down. And that is no good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. And this will remain a scoreless game. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not got too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Hey, 59, ready. Check, check. Check, check. Mike 51. Mike 51.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Ryan. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him.
When you throw it as often as Matt Ryan does, you're going to face some pressure, and he tied for the most sacks last year with 48 as he got sacked there again, but he also led the league in completions. A little bit of feast and famine when Matt Ryan goes back into the pocket.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Ryan. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Third and long. It's Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. That's caught at the 25.
That's good.
And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
1st and 10.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Gostkowski with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Big play! Big play!
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the site.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Good. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. He's going to dump it off to Gurley.
Ryan's pass.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
We own it. We 22. Hey, check. Mike 50, ready to go.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
51, sub.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. Touchdown. the Falcons push further out in front. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Gostkowski set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them in him, and let him fling another one.
4 yards remain for second down. They run with Hines, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. The Lions on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll find Galladay, that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
And the Lions first down.
On first down, Stafford here. He'll get this one to Galladay. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
34 yards. First down, Lions.
On first down, Hines. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Third down.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Flushed out right. The third down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So you wonder what's going on in that head right about now. That's 2 missed field goals for him now, and this one should have been no problem.
For an NFL kicker, you're thinking 97, 98% from this distance, and this one somehow fails to go through. And that's 3 points you just absolutely have to count on getting.
He's got a man, complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that one. Both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
He got it there. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
A gain of
23 yards, the final tally. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Complete to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now
a 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, second and 6. Throwing again, Ryan. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking for a Yooooo there. Third down here. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw again is Ryan. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
On first down, it's Stafford. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
For Deebo Samuel, incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Here's second and 10. Throwing again. Stafford winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He was no gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6. To throw on 3rd down, Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Lions will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well, and if they can put a score on the board, hey, they could get back in it in a hurry.
Stafford on 1st down. Taking a shot for Samuel. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Stafford's pass.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. From the gun, it's Ryan. Jones has it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
I really don't think that Julio Jones could be happier right now. Plenty of catch opportunities in this game. He's converted them, and his team's winning.
And Matt Ryan's happy, too, to have Julio Jones on the other side of these.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about breaking teams down, and oftentimes just through a running game. These two, they can break a team down through the air.
A big run there by Gurley. 41 yards on the ground. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Gurley again here on 1st down. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Lions' 19-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Ryan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Completes it to Davis. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. To throw again on second down. Rosen escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Lions on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for 28 yards. From the shotgun, Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. And even 50 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
The score, Falcons 30, Lions 8.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking for Amendola, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you can benefit from it. I'm not going to say that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Tracy Walker on the tackle.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here, 2nd and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. To throw is Rosen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Ito Smith, his first carry, takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Smith, the ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because get him. Sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now left side on the swing pass. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
And the Lions first down.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
Yeah, at the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there in second. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Adrian Peterson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Rosen going to keep it himself. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Josh Rosen with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. Now Rosen will lead him up here to go for 2-point
conversion.
And this time Rosen will throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
14. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Tracy Walker.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. At the 3rd.
Staying on the ground. This time it's Smith. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting, but obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for the Falcons, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2 and 4 now on the year. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis Colts.